Hey, what's up? This is St. Joe here with the batteries not included expansion from Racks for Live. Just want to show you what you get in the expansion and how to pull this stuff into your sessions. So this is the inside of the folder. You got the 1 knob presets, 8 knob presets, you got channel effects presets. Then you also have all of your samples. So if you want to pull in your samples into another device, you can do so, another sampler, DAW, session, whatever you got going on. And then you have two different projects, the starter project and then the regular project. The regular project has the full demo track in there that you can go in, check out, dissect, inspect, all that. And then the starter just loads all the racks and the presets, effects, and stuff like that without the actual demo track. So let me show you how to pull this into live. So typically what I do is I have a live packs folder over here, but I just deleted it so I can show you how to add your own folders if you're not aware. So let's say you downloaded that expansion and you want to add it as a folder over here. We'll say add folder. Here's my expansions in my Racks for Live folder. And if I just want to go in and add that, so all this stuff shows up in the browser, I can just add this folder right here, say select folder. And you can see all of this stuff right there. Now, there's your effects. So if we wanted to pull in some samples, let's say we go and pull in some samples. Maybe we want that one. And everything's labeled, so you can just pull in your kicks, your snares, whatever. So you got that stuff in there. And what you can also do is you can load these effects on whatever you want. These don't have to just be used inside the expansion. You can go in and put these on any sessions, any sounds, anything you have loaded inside of Live. So let's say we want to go to this broken deck. So now we have that. So a really cool way to add some dope textures to your different sounds. There's also the 1 knob effects where let's say it's just a broken tape. So it's just 1 knob. And of course you can mix and match and stack these and build your own chains and everything like that. But let's say you want to load one of the actual drum racks. If you go down to any one of these sessions, you'll see drum kits, you'll see the wavetable and the operator patches. And these are track presets, so they're going to load with the actual kits, specifically the drum kit ones. They're going to load with the kits that trigger the samples or trigger the drum rack. So let's say we want to load this one. So you can load this as a drum rack in any one of your sessions. And as you can see, it says 93, telling you the BPM. So if we change our BPM to 93 and trigger these clips. So you have access to that MIDI data and everything right there. And since this is a full drum preset that's loaded or saved as a track, you got the effects, you got the clips, and you got the drum rack in there. Same thing with your patches. So if we wanted to go in and load one of these, let's say this one right here. So you got all your control directly over the presets. You can load those up. The thing about this is because they're track presets, if you're using push, you won't see them in your browser. So what I like to do, and you might have saw when I first added this folder, I had other folders named drum racks and patch presets. I'll just do it inside of this folder right here. So I'm gonna show you how to save these manually. So let's say we have this drum kit, or actually this one right here. Let's just do this patch preset. So tape noise. If I click save, it's going to try to save it to my user section, which is fine because what we're just going to do is grab it and drag it to wherever we want it to be, which is going to be this folder right here. So now that preset is in there. I'm going to do the same thing over here for this. Now, when you save your drum rack, it's just going to save the drum rack. It's not going to save the whole thing. So if you want to load the whole thing, load the track preset or the channel preset. If you just want to save the drum rack and load that later, just save it right here. And what I'm going to do, I mean, you could leave it here if you want, if you just want it to stay in your user section, but I like to organize things. So I'm going to take this and drag it to that folder that I labeled drum racks. So now we have that drum rack and we have this. So let's just delete these. So I'll show you how they load up. So we got that drum rack, but let's say I want to add another track. Now I can go on push MIDI track. I can go to my user files and whatever folder I have this expansion in, Racks for Live, batteries not included. If I go down to my drum rack folder, it's in there and I can load it. So now I have just the drum rack. And what I can do is if I want different effects on there from the expansion, I can just say add device and go to my user files again. And whatever folder I have, again, for me, is Racks for Live, batteries not included. And now I can say, okay, let's load the broken tape. And let's say I also want to load maybe the drum channel. So I go to the channel effects presets, batteries not included, drum treatment. I'm gonna load that one. So now I have that. Add some noise. Some smack. And again, the dope thing about these effects is you can load these on any of your kits or whatever you have loaded in Live, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. So if you prefer to be able to browse these directly from push, or you just want to see these presets directly in your browser for quick loading and you're not worried about loading the clips and the effects at once, that's a quick way to do it. Be able to just save it, put it in that folder that you can go through. Same thing, let's say if I want to add another track and it's going to be a MIDI track, I'm going to go to user files. And this time I'm going to go into my patch presets that I saved. And there's that key. So now. So really straightforward. Again, just knowing where to access all the content and how to pull it in definitely shows you how powerful this expansion is. So again, you got all of your effects presets right there that you can load, the 8 knob, the 1 knob, also the channel effects. So you got the drum treatment and the max strip, which is super dope. And then again, I just went in and made a drum racks folder and a patches folder. And then anytime I load one of these track presets or one of these channel presets, if I want to save it so I can quickly get to it without loading the whole track, that's how you do it. Again, let's just do one more. Let's do another drum kit just so you can see the process again. So I'm going to do this one here. All right, so there it is. And since I loaded that whole channel or track preset, it has the clips and everything in it. But if I just want to save this actual drum rack, I'm going to just click save. That's it right there. And I'm going to drag it to my custom folder into my drum racks. Again, if we go in and just delete this stuff, we just got this basic drum rack. Now, if I say, oh man, I want to load up this joint right here. Now I got that. So So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully this shows you how to pull the stuff into your existing sessions, how to kind of manage the expansion folder. And again, man, there's a ton of stuff in here, not just the samples, not just the presets, but all those effects racks, effects change, channel presets, and stuff like that. Super, super dope. Again, this is the batteries not included kit. So yeah, all the information for the expansion, all the different options you have for the expansion is available at racksforlive.com. Definitely a dope expansion, definitely powerful once you dig in and see what's all in there. Like I said, you get all those different effects changes you can use on any of your tracks. You get all the samples that you can pull up in any of your tracks. You get the drum racks, you get the instrument presets. Definitely a really well-rounded expansion. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.